Hi, part two to when I was a student and teacher under the auspices of Jehovah's Witnesses. I went from that to becoming an enthusiast of occult teachings and esoteric knowledge, and why I feel like you should examine it as well. Okay, so again, esoteric has to do with you, the divinity within you, your interconnectedness with all that there is. Okay, that's what the focus of the teaching of esoteric knowledge was all about, is you knowing who you are, you knowing that you are divine because the divine is within. They focused on the earth and all that it is comprised of, including these spirit beings having very physical and human experiences, it being the microcosm of the macrocosm, okay, of the cosmos. And I wanted to read something in respects to that. And I don't have much time, and I'm running out of space on my phone, which is why I need to go live. But anyway, Hermes Trism, I never have a, I always have a problem pronouncing his name. Hermes, okay, believed to be a contemporary of the Hebrew prophet Abraham, proclaimed this fundamental truth about the universe: as above, so below, as below, so above. This maxim implies that the transcendent God beyond the physical universe and the immanent God within ourselves are one. Heaven and earth, spirit and matter, the invisible and the visible worlds, from a unity to which we are intimately linked. And the Upanishads, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the Upanishads says, as in the human body, so is the cosmic body. As is the human mind, so is the cosmic mind. As is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm. As is the atom, so is the universe. If you were to study your anatomy, and you really study it, and you study the cosmos, right, which is cosmology, the study of the physical realm, and in comparison to the outer world or the spirit realm, okay, or space, cosmology, cosmos, okay. If you were to study that, you see so many similarities. The structure is basically the same. We are one, right? We are part of this massive cosmos. We are universes ourselves, okay? Those were the type of things that esoteric students learned. They didn't just learn about the tangible material world. They learned about, how connected they were to the spirit realm. What was their relation to the cosmos? And that's what was withheld from the masses. Make it make sense. I don't know. Maybe in the minds of destructive individuals who didn't care about life, perhaps. But for the most part, here was, once these individuals went through these, went to mystery school, some of them came out, probably most of them, came out with an air of elitism. Like they had this elite mentality. Like because they knew more higher information than the masses, they felt like they were above them. scary. I'm in a unit. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me read something that I think is very interesting. What is a Gnostic? More than knowledge. Gnosis connotes understanding, intuitive perception, insight, learning. In the most general terms, Gnostics are simply those who are oriented toward knowledge and understanding, or perception and learning, as a particular modality for living. More specifically, Gnosticism refers to the various associations and movements founded in the first century of the Common Era by those who called themselves Gnostics, or more important, whom others characterize as such. In every generation, there are some people who simply cannot accept or find much satisfaction in the standard answers to the ultimate questions of human existence. They want something more for themselves and for their co-religionists than what they perceive to be the lowest level of understanding, so that they might know the best and most fulfilling way to live. And notice this when concerning the description of Gnosticism. It says that it underscores its elite mentality. Gnostics pride themselves on having access to information that's not for the consumption of the general public, but reserved only for those few who are capable of study and understanding. Esoteric as opposed to exoteric knowledge. Gnostics, in short, represent seekers of a particularly intellectual and spiritual sort. We all have known the type. I find that quite fascinating, that there were, divisions, that there was an esoteric faith and an exoteric faith, an exoteric teaching and an esoteric teaching. It's crazy to me because this is existential information. Like, innately, our birthright, we should know who we are. We should know the true nature of who we are. Yet we were fed a lot of lies, right? And just very basic, mundane information. That's what the majority, that's what the masses have gotten today, right? And we are in a position better than any other time, I think, in my opinion. I mean, the Bible does say that there's nothing new under the sun for those who do read the Bible. However, let me just say that we're living in the best times to really discover who we are. And we have to do our due diligence. We have to get busy.